Hello there. I would like to pupping apologize for the horrible glitchy piece of crap video that I uploaded called Top 10 Overrated Cartoons. That video had practically no research put into it, was unfunny, crappy, lying at times, and had more mistakes than a 3-year-old's attempt at painting the Mona Lisa. I mean, look at this! What the pup is that? How the pup did you mess up so much on that? Me? You idiot? Puppin had that hat and shades so freaking huge it looks like Godzilla wears them. I can easily understand the dislike to like ratio on that video. It was horrible both in editing and opinion. So I do apologize. So why the pup am I giving this controversial topic a second go? Simple, because I'm senile. Oh, and because I ain't leaving you guys with that horrible piece of trash that manifested itself into that garbage. This will hopefully be the last time I even breathe the word overrated. So, here's the Leo meaning of overrated. The quote from good old Google: to have a higher opinion of someone or something than it deserves. AKA, when something gets too much credit, it should get either a bit or a lot less. So I've done a buttload of research, which is a lot, and I've tried to pull out factors like nostalgia. That's just ducking and fail. And I was like, and dislike some of these cartoons. I must have gone into the depths of the cartoon's flaws, and I definitely won't put it on the list just because I hate it. That's just wrong. And if you were offended by the old video or get offended by this one, sorry. I know not everybody is exactly the same, and I'm pretty sure I inhaled rotten air when I made that last video. Don't know why that video still exists. And because I'm treating this topic so seriously, this is an opinionated video, and it's just my own dinky opinion. I ain't always expect you to be obligated to.
Shut up, dog with the bad accent. Number 10.
Number 10. Oh, wait, never mind.
Mickey Mouse. Haha.
Now for this, we're talking old Mickey Mouse, aka pupping pre-Great Depression Mickey Mouse. Back when color most likely didn't exist on Earth. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love me some Mickey Mouse. He's delicious with ketchup. But I actually don't see how these old cartoons skyrocketed the mouse to popularity. I mean, that's good. If didn't there most likely be no Disney, which would also mean no... And that wouldn't be good. But when did this bland mouse become mascot level? Because to me these cartoons were kind of... ish? They are boring! While shows like Looney Tunes are remembered for their wackiness, zaniness, and outright humor, Mickey Mouse is remembered for... to be honest, I have no freaking clue. I guess the mouse did debut in Steamboat Willie, and one of the first cartoons with sound. And I must say this cartoon is... Okay then, I'll just leave it at that. Number 9. The Loud House! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't yell. That's just how I imagine everybody talks like in this house. Now yes, I do like the show. If Nickelodeon didn't have it, we'd probably be stuck with these two arseholes. I don't think this show is great. Frick, I could make a top 5 worst episodes. But it is good. But jeez, the craze for it is insane! Now sometimes when I'm looking around my YouTube feed, a Loud House video will pop up. Was it by Nickelodeon? Nope! What the frick is that? Puppin... disgusting palmites! Back to the overrated part though. Everyone just feels pumping nuts over a show I think could be better. The cheese levels are freaking over 9,000. Pardon bad meme. The humans do hand sanitizer, and I'm starting to lose my train of ham sandwich. Yet I've seen fanfics, parodied songs, and this disgusting child popcorn all over. I guess I'm just in a minority for thinking the humans do hand sanitizer. Many other mammals probably think it's really Hammerhead Shark. I don't hate it, but I do think mammals really overcredit it when it really is somewhat average. It also has too much haters, so you know, there's that too. Number 8. First off, I'm sorry. Also, please put down that sound so it's making me a bit nervous. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Ouch. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. But, number 1 best Cartoon Network show? I'm sorry! I hate to bring up that crappy point again, but I really think there's better from CN. Like Mike, Lou, and Og. By the way, that was a joke. Somehow. But just... why? Like Loud House, Ed, Double D, and Eddie could be a little better. Like not naming this dude Double D! The frick is wrong with you? Nobody wants to have 2 of those! Also, they could have specified that Double D was a dude, because for the first 10 years of my life, I thought he was a she. That sock looks a lot like friggin' hair. But those aren't my points. The point is this classic could be made by anybody. No, listen, I actually really like the animation. It's not pretty, but it's really freaking unique. However, it does look kind of lazy. Nothing I could do. I can barely draw freaking boobs. Also, the characters are pretty stereotyped. Well, yes, they are funny. The kind of... if you know what I mean. And the overall plot about the Jawbreakers is just... it's entertaining. But that's really it. It just gets a little too much credit, in my opinion. But I'm guessing you don't give a crap about my opinion, so at this point, so... next one? I still do like it, you know. Number 7. Beavis and Butthead. Okay, first off, who is pupping evil enough to name their child Butthead? And I thought Billy Dilly's name was bad, but his name is nothing compared to freaking Butthead over here. Holy crap! But seriously though, out of all of the adult cartoons, why the pup is this considered a classic? I guess that's comically bad, so the animation and all the other crap are thrown out the window. But why is it considered a memorable classic? It doesn't even have class. Pardon the shrillness. It's ranked in the same list of such 90s classics as The Simpsons, South Park, and among others. You've got effort, this! Lazily written Snorty Boys this. No, I don't have anything against this cartoon. It knows it's a pilot flap and I actually kinda like it. I just don't think that anything with the word butt in the title should be considered freaking classic. Unless it's a hot girl spot, then we'll talk. Number 6. Tom and Jerry. I know I said it wouldn't work against nostalgia, but I'm making a bit of exceptions for the bigger guns. Speaking of bigger guns, put down that pup and assault rifle! Now this cat and mouse are pupping hilarious. The amount of slapstick humor it has makes me want to slap a stick in the Actually, no, I don't think 6 have those. And for the pup in 1950s, it hold up the test of time pretty puppin' well. And it boomed in popularity, marking Hanna-Barbera on the map. But all in all, it really is just a cat chasing a mouse. With excess violence. Should kids really be seeing this? Sure, why not? And the amount of ducking copycats. All about a cat chasing a mouse. I've heard of Courageous Cat and Minnie Mouse, or Pumpkin Puss and Mush Mouse, or there's Aggie and the Cockroaches. Now that didn't have a rodent, but you pumpin' better had a freaking cat. Overall, though, Tom and Jerry does master its formula pretty well, but it is fairly overcredited by the copycats, quality, and the fact the violent show about a cat and a mouse grew so popular. Number 5. Pokemon. Ouch. Now for a dog who has watched half of the near 1,000 episodes, I can safely say Pokemon is a bit overcredited. Well, not safely, considering everybody has literal guns at my head. Now quality-wise, they're varies. Sometimes they'll be like Kanto or Hoenn. Really freaking funny. Sometimes they'll be like Kalos. Boring, crappy, and having the most annoying Pokemon character of all time. Freaking Bonnie! And sometimes they'll be Alola and just screw everything and become pup and likable. But jeez! Everybody's psychotic for it, including me. Here are some of the FAQs from Pokemon fans.
How old is Ash?
They say he's 10 years old, but according to my math, he's 16. Who cares? Plenty of cartoons don't have that character's age. That said, I can't think of any story-driven cartoons, so... SpongeBob!
Who will Ash marry?
Nobody! He's trash at keeping girls, because he's too socially retarded and sends them all away every freaking time he leaves the region.
Why doesn't Pikachu evolve?
Because he's the mascot! And if Ash doesn't want to evolve, he's not going to. Cat's got a level 50 Tolacat because I'm not evolving him to his hideous evolution. And there are so many other questions man was obsessed over that are so freaking pointless. Overall, the Pokemon anime is good, but it's not necessarily the best all throughout. Unlike most mammals who like it, saying all the seasons are the pupping best like no one ever was. Besides Gen 5. Gen 1 is worthy of its praise though. Oh, and for those who say it shouldn't be on the list because it's an anime and not a cartoon, duck off! Animes are cartoons, just Japanese. Get it right. Number 4. King of the Hill. Now look at this sad man's face. It looks like his cartoon just got called Overrated or something. Oh wait. So here we have a boring, ugly, rednecked animation about a depressed hillbilly who sells propane. He also has an extremely hideous family, no hills in sight, and is voiced by pupping Beavis and... Wow, this dude's life is horrible. So in my opinion, this cartoon's fun to laugh at, but overall it's kind of... Look at this freaking trash animation. So tell me, who nominated it for 9 Emmys? 9? What the pup? Now, I do admit that beyond the hideous animation, the propane tanks, and the sad face of this washed-up man, there are lessons of family, hardworking, and how to mortgage a house. But 9 Emmys! That's a bit of overkill, don't you think? Then again, I don't know much mammals that actually like this cartoon, so I guess it's overkill for me to put this at number 4. It just feels too boring and simplistic to call it great or even good. It's got relatable characters, if you're a retired country music singer, but it's just so dull. It's dull yet mackable. That makes it really normal. Trust me, normal is bad. Honestly, I just don't think this ugly cartoon is what mammals praise it for. So it makes it slightly overrated, I guess. Just go with me on this one. If you want, that is. Number 3, Scooby. Where the pup did you get that bazooka?
I found it in my bubblegum.
Can you please put it down?
No.
Ouch. This might be the hardest choice to put on the list, but overall, Scooby-Doo is just a talking dog who solves mysteries with a bunch of hippies. I'm playing with everybody's, including my own nostalgia, but honestly, it is PUP and overrated. Now, Scooby-Doo obviously is the most popular Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so I'm quite surprised he beat out such popular cartoons like Frankenstein Jr. and The Impossibles. Everybody knows them. But Hanna-Barbera took Scooby-Doo and milked him, which must be painful considering dogs don't have udders. Oh, frick. The amount of reboots, movies, spin-offs, and other merch is ridiculous. 15 and counting reboots, 33 and freaking counting movies, and spin-offs also made by Hanna-Barbera to capitalize on the mystery-solving craze. Dynamite, Jabberjaw, Speed Buggy, Funky Phantom, Josie and the Pussycats, Genie, Captain Caveman, and Teenagers, Frankface, and frickin' Goober and the Ghost Chasers. Hey, Scooby-Doo for hippies! That said, I really like all the above spin-offs. That's just flippin' crazy. But Scooby-Doo, though nostalgic as he is, has been ruined by time, and the overall quality of the original Scooby-Doo Wild IU is meh if blind by nostalgia. Because for a Hanna-Barbera cartoon at the time, it felt pretty flippin' simplistic, and repeating slowly as the villain and Sue got older each episode. But you know what? We all love Scooby-Doo, so screw it! Number 2, Family Guy. Honestly, I don't like this. I probably think it's ugly, unfunny, retarded, and freaking cruel. I mean, look at Pupping Peter. He has a butt chin yet no neck. It's just so freaking ugly. But this ain't about what I hate about the Guy family. It's about its overratedness. Because that's a word. One of my best mates has said that Family Guy is the funniest cartoon ever. And while I shall obviously respect his opinion, I can't see it. I'm blind. It's kind of like watching a mirror of myself. When I watch Family Guy, I'm either bored or appalled at how disgusting it looks. And I haven't watched just one episode yet. I've seen more episodes than I want to admit I've seen, the majority from the earlier season. And I haven't cracked a smile apart from Stewie annoying his mother.
Mom! What? Hi.
That was funnier than it should have been. But it's popping huge. If they ain't watching anime, I see teens watching South Park or Family Guy, but mostly anime. And the freaking animation! Though almost every adult cartoon I've seen has the animation of a skunk's anus, Family Guy has that special type of ugly. The fact that so many mammals worship this bothers me, but alas, I'm just a retard in the minority. Or majority, I honestly can't tell. And before number 1, here's some honorable mentions that have 2 crap reasoning to go on the list. Dragon Balls. I've always thought this was overrated, but I can't exactly review something I haven't seen any episodes of yet. My Little Pony Friends with Magic. Honestly, the fandom is more overrated than the actual show. There are way too many 30-year-old men watching this, just saying. Then again, I'll probably be watching this when I'm 30, so never mind. SpongeBob. After Gumball Cut confirmed to be continued after its 6th season without the creator, I realized fans only count the first couple seasons as good. And it's Nick's fault that SpongeBob got so bad. Not the actual show itself. The fandom's trash, though. Rick and Morty. Look, this cartoon's awesome, but the fans are going more overboard on it than a pirate walking the plank. Just calm down, mates! And the number 1 most freaking overrated cartoon is Digimon.